What up? Came down to Bombay Beach. And you know, if you watch my videos, I show the water once in a while. It's rough today, but we got sandstorm coming in today. It's a real thing out here. It happens a lot, especially if it gets really windy. So the waters today, I know the other day they were calm as ice. Today it's choppy. I think that's a good thing to look at, is that fish out there. I'll start using that as my reference point. You know why? Because life is strange. The only other thing is nothing. You guys believe that? So, there's a little fun fact. Do people go in the Salton Sea? Yep. Some locals down here go out in the Salton Sea once in a while. This guy named Kevin, I believe his name, he goes out in a little boat out there. He lives right over here behind me here, and they call him the light guy, or light, because he's always lit up. Not lit like, well, he might be, but like lights all over his body, the sparkling little hats and shit. But for all you guys that know Salton Sea a little bit, follow it. Now, about a year ago, I guess it was, that swing was in water. So, and that's what, 60 yards to the water, maybe? I don't know exact how far, but Salton Sea is receding, everybody. And I live here. I like it here. Pretty soon it's going to get to 120 degrees here. So, and my favorite coffee shop is closing down, which sucks. Because it always gave me something to do. You know, like going to the Salton Sea. And I'd have coffee, and then I'd bring like a joint with me, and then I come down here after my second cup of coffee, sit here and look at the beach. But they're closing down for summer because it's going to get too hot. I believe they're open tomorrow until the end of the week. Then next week, she said the weekend. So that sucks. So I got to find something to do. You got to understand, Starbucks is about a 40, I'll say between, no more than that, probably about a 60 mile, 70 mile round trip. The closest one that I have near me. So every once in a while, we'll take a drive around, I guess, you know, bring the doggies out. And then, if you're really fucking have nothing special to do, there's a couple of recliners right there to look at the Salton Sea. And normally you can see the other side, but we got like I said, we got a big dust storm coming in, and you can see it from far away. Once you live out here for a while, you know when the dust storms are coming, or sandstorms, not dust, sandstorms, and they can be brutal because I've been in them before, living out here. So it's like getting sandblasted. You guys know what sandblasting is? It's like getting pelted with sand in high wind. It's like, damn. So you don't really want to be in it. And if you're going to be in that shit, you got to make sure you wear a proper mask, because of the pathogens and stuff in the dirt out here. This is a bombing range. They used to drop bombs out there in the Salton Sea and all sorts of stuff. So a lot of toxins. That's why I run air fresheners at home, air purifiers and everything. I don't know what this guy's doing. Let's see, he's going to film something. All right, everybody, have a good day. I'm just checking in. Came down from. I had to get out of my house for a minute because I'm going fucking stir crazy. You know, and this is closer than Slab City, so even though I'd like to go there a lot more than I do, but money's tight. Just like everybody else. I'm getting ready for summer in my own way. I mean, I got my house and shit, and and all that, but I got supplies of food, water. Lots of water. I'm bringing a lot of water before the hot summer comes in, stuff like that. If the power goes down where I'm at, and I got a generator, make sure it's running. Just dumbass shit like that. Because I don't know how brutal it can be in the desert. All right, everybody. Peace out. Bye.